Welcome to episode 1, episode 2, if you count the unaired pilot of our podcast, Down the Tubi. I just made that up.
So is that first one really an unaired pilot? I mean, it was a completely different podcast, though.
Yeah, well, one time when we're feeling lazy and we don't have anything to put out, we'll put that out.
Okay.
It was a whole different concept. It's not worth talking about.
Yeah, nah. It's just worth you listening to years, months, maybe weeks from now.
Yeah, I don't even remember what we said.
I don't either. What did we talk about on that one?
I don't know. I don't remember what we said 20 seconds ago,
Really?
to be quite honest. My name's Chuck.
I'm Darryl.
And this is Down the Tubi, where we plumb the depths of the world's best free streaming service, Tubi. Tubi is the closest thing I have found in the modern era to just like going to the video store and picking up some random bullshit that you've never heard of.
Yeah, it's Blockbuster, West Coast, Stop and Go, all rolled up into one. All types of obscure things. It's also like USA Up All Night, too.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
There's a lot of that on here.
You just have to be cool with getting the occasional advertisement for Ken Jeong's series on Fox. I mean, people are so, like, I've talked to people about Tubi, and they're like, yeah, it's pretty cool. They got cool movies, but, like, I don't want to hear ads. It's like, come on. If you're 40, you've seen ads.
Yeah.
Kid's fine. Just grow up.
It's commercials. That's it.
Grow up and look at your phone for a minute and a half every few minutes.
Yeah, Tubi, and the commercials are what? There's like 6 5-second commercials, like, so it's not terribly long. It's not like Hulu or Peacock that's giving you 6 minutes of commercials in between things.
I think the longest one was like 6 20-second ad breaks. It's like, you know what? Go get a snack. You're fine.
Yeah, go pee. You know, there's so much you could do in that time.
So, as always, everything is subject to change, but as of now, the plan for this show is to do it twice a month, and we'll do, depending on our mood and a variety of different factors, we're going to do either single episodes or double features, so we'll speak about either 1 or 2 movies on Tubi, and occasionally we may use a special dispensation and talk about something that's available elsewhere, not on Tubi.
Right, but for this first one,
these
special.
These motherfuckers are both on Tubi, and if for some reason you've never seen either of them, I would recommend doing it right now.
Highly recommend it. We're kicking this thing off with a double feature.
Double feature and a sequel double feature, Sleepaway Camp, the immortal classic, as well as Sleepaway Camp 2, The Deuce.
Unhappy Campers.
Unhappy Campers. And spoiler alert, the plan is later this month to speak about Sleepaway Camp 3, Teenage Wasteland. So stay tuned for that.
There we go. All right, so off the rip.
Okay.
How do you feel about Sleepaway Camp, the first one?
I think it's good. Yeah, I mean, it's a little slow, but it kind of operates at the same pace as Friday the 13th, right? Like, it's actually like kind of got some of the same beats as Friday the 13th, don't you think?
Yeah, definitely. My thoughts are, I think I enjoyed it. Having never seen it before. You had seen this prior.
Sure, many times.
And I was taken aback because I am a summer camp kid. When I was a kid, we went to summer camp at the rec center. We went to vacation Bible school. Like, our parents never had us in the fucking house during the summer. So watching this and seeing like a lot of the way that things were at the camp, I mean, it's super authentic. Like, I mean, is whatever summer camp was like in the late 70s, early 80s. But
so did you wear shorts that were so tight that one of your balls was hanging out?
in the early 90s, yes. I mean, you know, the Lakers were wearing the high shorts, so, you know, we were doing the same thing, so.
Yeah, it was before the University of Michigan came out and changed fashion.
Yes, Fab Five, baby.
So, yeah, this came out in 1983. It was filmed in Glens Falls, New York. Shout out Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Hey, ho!
Ho, cost $350,000 to make and made $11 million at the box office. So this was an actual hit film.
Yeah, what is that, like a 600% profit?
Yeah, no, like 30.
Like 30?
Yeah, because 350 goes into a million 3 times and 11 million.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we're looking at so this made bank. It explains why there were several sequels. The director, when I watched it again last night, I watched it on Shudder with the interstitial things with Joe Bob Briggs kind of speaking about it, so I learned some facts. He interviewed Felissa Rose, the star that played Angela.
That's awesome.
The director, this was basically it as far as his film career, and he became a lawyer.
Wow.
And she was basically the only cast member that really continued to act after this, too.
Yeah, she had like a little career in genre films for a while.
Yeah, and she does, as Joe Bob Briggs put it, 375 horror conventions a year.
That's incredible.
I mean, I think that was some exaggeration for humor's sake, but she's definitely, if you want to meet Felissa Rose, it's not hard.
Yeah, she's on the circuit.
And apparently that's, they told a story about that's how, because she is married to the lead singer of the band, well, the old lead singer of the band, CKY, and he apparently like had this thing for her and like put her face on his guitar or something and like acted all kind of stalkerish, and then apparently it ended up paying off for him. So good for him.
Was it the face from the end of the movie that he had on his guitar?
I mean, it's got to be this. I would think it was the stare, because the Angela. Anyway, we're getting ahead of ourselves here. So we start out with John and his mans and them, his boyfriend, whatever he might be. John has 2 children, presumably from a previous relationship. Blah blah blah. They're in a boating accident, and John and one of his children are killed. Right?
Yeah, all 3. Well, the other child gets injured as well.
Yeah, and it's purposely left vague as to which child was killed, and you find out why that was later. So my first thought here is, was this movie kind of forward-thinking in terms of, like, its portrayal of, abnormal, not abnormal, I'm trying to think of the right word here.
Gay dads.
Yeah, I mean, non-traditional nuclear families.
Okay, that's your question? You're asking me this?
Yeah, I mean, you see a lot, there's a lot of portrayal of, obviously, I don't know. Should we just dispense with the elephant of the room here? The end of the film, it does turn out that, I mean, it's a 40-year-old film, and presumably you've seen it before. The ending is kind of legendary. It turns out that Angela is actually Peter, and that she has been raised as a girl, even though she was biologically a boy. So, I mean, how do you think that this movie handles sensitive issues? Because it does kind of bring up some sensitive things, more so than other movies of this era. No,
absolutely. Now John and Lenny, that's the boyfriend's name.
John and Lenny, his
mans. I don't know if it necessarily is forward thinking. I think it could be coming at it from a perspective of this taboo relationship led to this child's fucked up psyche. Well, yeah, I think that was the intention when it was made. But, looking at it in hindsight and with the times being the way that they are, it's been reclaimed, the same way that the N-word has been reclaimed and all types of things. Woke, for example, as well.
Is this a woke movie?
Is it a woke movie? By today's standards, absolutely. Okay. Absolutely. Yeah. I could see this going on the banned list one day. Soon, maybe. So I could definitely see that.
So she goes to live with her aunt, and her aunt is excellent. The MVP of the movie, maybe, in my opinion.
A missed opportunity for sequels.
Yeah, I'd or a prequel. I'd have watched. So her aunt is how would you describe her aunt? It's kind of like I don't know. She almost seems like something out of a David Lynch movie.
Yeah, she's kind of robotic.
She reminds me a little bit of the old woman landlord from Mulholland Drive. Very like old Hollywood, kind of like.
I've never seen Mulholland Drive.
I made you a sandwich, aren't I? And, something like that.
Gotcha.
She's living with her cousin Ricky and her weirdo aunt. They go to Camp Arawak, and that's where the events of the film start.
Aunt Martha.
Did Aunt Martha ever do anything else?
No, she never did anything else. Desiree Gould.
Desiree Gould is the actor?
Yeah, it was Sleepaway Camp and A couple movies in the early, one movie in the early aughts, something in 2010 and something in 2014. Tales of Poe.
Passed away of Parkinson's a few years ago.
Hey, R.I.P.
It was. I'd like to know where he found her.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, that was a gold mine. She could have been so huge in the 80s, and it's kind of crazy that she wasn't.
Yeah, jeez. I'm just trying to figure out like where she came from. I guess she also did the convention circuit for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like those. I like that scene with her. There's weird music in the background and all of these things.
Oh, yeah. She went into real estate in 92. There you go.
Everybody in this movie just got a straight job.
Pretty much.
I mean, they're probably better off.
Yeah, except for Felissa Rose. She's the only one that actually broke out. The kid playing Ricky is actually pretty good.
I learned on Joe Bob that he had a band, and apparently Felissa Rose was deeply in love with him, and like they had an on again, off again relationship for many years while he followed around her band. She followed around his band, which was known as Bambi's Apartment, was the name of the band that he was in.
What a name!
I don't know about that band name there. So we get to camp. As we said, the one male counselor whose name I didn't catch is wearing a crop top and like shorts that must have damaged his anatomy trying to get in and out of them. I mean, my man's shorts are tight.
Absolutely. He had no plans on ever having kids.
There's also a lot of, I think all the actors in this are pretty local because there's a lot of very deep New York accents.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Huge. My man Ronnie, my man Gene, and even Meg.
And then we meet the head of the camp, Mel, who's like a cigar-chomping old, I would say what you'd think of as a Jewish stereotype, right? Like he's kind of like a Borscht Belt comedian type, like.
Yeah.
And then there's this fucking cook. He's the head cook. His name is Artie.
I was just about to say,
and
he's the first one we see.
Yeah, he makes some kind of remark when they show up about like fresh chicken being on the bus or something.
Wild.
And yeah, I have a lot of questions about Artie, like how he got employed, how he stayed employed. And, I mean, it's an unsubtle performance by this actor, Owen Hughes. I mean, it'd be one thing if he was very kind of proper when other people are around, but like he's kind of just doing everything but going, hey guys, I'm a pedophile. Hi. Yeah. Like it's really.
And I drink Miller High Life. He just walks in with the can.
Yeah, I mean, there's a Miller High Life can in the kitchen, and there's also bug strips with like a million flies on them. I thought that was kind of a funny detail. Everywhere.
And then you see the can of Raid when Mel's talking to him in the kitchen.
Yeah. I hope nobody's eating.
No.
So from there we go. Yeah. So really the first big thing that we meet, Meg, who's the bitchy counselor, and Judy, who's the bitchy camper. Which one was the one that dated Ricky this summer before? Was that Judy?
Judy.
Yeah, and Judy grew up, and Judy has decided she wants to play the field.
Yeah, she came back to camp with huge melons.
Was that
what happened?
And at some point, what do they say about Angela? She's perfect for a carpenter. She's flat as a board and needs a screw.
Oh yeah, that's when Judy goes in on her.
Yeah,
Judy goes in. Judy's a detective.
Judy and Meg are like Hall of Fame ops, man.
Yes,
just like brutal haters.
Yeah, just because Angela's not talking to her, like Meg full on assaults her. Yeah. It's like, whoa, chill.
So we're at the next significant thing, right? Is we're at dinner and Angela's not eating, and which counselor is the kind male counselor who decides that she needs Ronnie takes her into the kitchen and says, "Hey, can you get us some ice cream or something?" And Artie,
hold on.
What?
Yeah. Ronnie does not sound like that.
Hey, Artie, can you get us some fucking ice cream or something?
Oh man!
All right, you do Ronnie.
That's great.
Give me your man. Ronnie.
He's more soft spoken. He said, Art, can you get Angela some food? Can you get her some ice cream or something? Dinner was shit. He's real nice about it.
Hey, Artie, fucking forget about it. And Artie's basically like fucking taking his dick out, right?
Oh, yeah,
He's
right
like,
there.
oh yeah, I'll get her some ice cream, all right.
Right in front of Ronnie.
Fucking creep.
It's like, dude.
And then Ricky, he takes her in the walk-in and is literally unzipping his pants, and Ricky walks in, and it's just, I'm just so overcome with questions as to how Artie has stayed employed.
Yeah, it's crazy. Because this isn't the first time this has happened.
Yeah, no, Artie's got a record.
He's definitely been fired a couple times.
Clearly, Mel's not doing detailed background checks before he employs people at Camp Arawak.
Mel's trying to cover up murders. He is not background checking anyone.
Mel's kind of like the mayor from Jaws.
I'm dying.
There's like somebody's just stabbed a shit, and he's like, "Well, this could have been an accident."
There's no fucking way. Like, no way.
So anyway, Artie gets pushed into like a comically large pot. Like, where does one get a 6 foot tall pot?
Right, yo, he needed the step stool to get to the top of that shit. I was like, what the fuck is that? Like,
I mean, what is he making, corn? Like there was an entire cornfield in that pot. So at that point, we're on board with the killer, right? Because Artie had that shit coming.
Absolutely. Yeah, I was all on board. Yeah.
So at that point,
the doctor shows up.
Yeah.
They take him away.
Yeah. He's like, I forget the exact quote, but it's like every nerve ending in his body is in agony. It's like, well, if it was going to happen to anybody, Artie is a good one. At that point, we kind of meet Paul, right? Is this the point where we just like take a whole time out for like just showing a basketball or a baseball game? Excuse me.
No. Well, first we meet Ben. James Earl Jones' father, Robert. Earl Jones. So we meet Ben, and Ben is just this all shucks, happy go lucky Negro, and
with like a real step and fetch it voice.
Absolutely, absolutely. I always thought he had a little bit of devil in him. I was like, what? I was like, man, get this Negro out of here. So
$50, yeah, $50 extra a week means he's gonna pretend like my man Artie fell right into that pot.
We're never going to talk about it again. He was like, don't tell the kids. He was like, okay.
And Mel buys off James Earl Jones
and the squad. Everybody in the squad got $15.
The cooks only needed $15 a week extra to keep their mouth shut. Good for them, man.
That was it, man.
You think Mel would have gone up to 20 if they said no?
He could afford it, you know.
It sure seemed like it.
Shoot, oh, man. Black people in the 80s, man.
Yeah, so he's like, I'm gonna get dinner on, sir.
Right, just like that.
Yeah,
just like that.
And so. Then we go to the baseball game. Oh, but first off, we meet a kid named Mozart, who Mozart really plays no role in the movie, right? Besides comic relief, except he falls for like two of the oldest pranks in the world, where he sits up into a dude's ass, and then later on they make him put shaving cream all over his own face when he's sleeping.
Ricky is like the ringleader for both pranks.
Yeah.
Ricky's awesome.
Ricky's a complicated character because Ricky is kind of a dick, but he's also like genuinely like protective of his cousin.
Oh yeah, he doesn't play about his family.
Yeah.
At all. At all. Like, he snaps.
So they play baseball, which really has nothing to do with anything. And at that point, Angela gets friendly with Ricky's boy Paul, who is your garden variety gaslighter, who seems like a real nice dude, but turns out to be a sleazebag, just like most of them.
Played by Christopher Collette. He actually had a little bit of a career.
He went into something else. He's like
voice acting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He was Joe in Jungle Emperor Leo.
So, what the fuck is that?
No clue. No clue.
That sounds made up. You made that up, didn't you?
Yeah, that was quick right here on the filmography. And he shows up in Sleepaway Camp for The Survivor. But he didn't survive Sleepaway Camp, so I don't know how that happened.
Well, it's so like I said, Sleepaway Camp 4, they only filmed like a half an hour of actual shit for it,
right?
And then the whoever was financing it went out of business, and they just like added an hour of other shit to it and put it out. So I've never seen it, but I've read that like it would have been better served as just like a documentary about Sleepaway Camp or something instead It's very similar to the Silent Night, Deadly Night 2 is actually like half Silent Night, Deadly Night 1.
Really? I've never seen Silent Night, Deadly Night.
There's a remake coming out in December.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah, at that point, we cut to nighttime. Oh, here's another thing, right? So another reason I think this movie is kind of forward-thinking by 80s standards, no tits, but you see a lot of dude butt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's kind of equal opportunity. Yeah. I respect that.
Yeah, the dudes go skinny dipping together.
Yeah. There's like 20 of them. They're trying to get the girls. They're like, no, you go first, and they're like, don't, okay, and they all
said, fuck it.
You get a nice yeek package coming down. you get a nice yeek shot as they run into the lake.
You do. It's a wild fugazi scene.
And at that point, a gentleman named Kenny goes for a canoe ride with, what was her name, Leslie?
Is that Leslie?
I think it's Leslie.
I think that is Leslie.
I don't know. They're kind of interchangeable. So the canoe tips. Kenny is underneath the canoe and sees somebody and says, "Oh, it's you," which is a recurring thing throughout the movie. Right. We cut to the lifeguard in the morning. The lifeguard was pretty uppity, huh?
Oh, yeah.
The lifeguard sees that they had made a big mess the night before, and he's like,
he was
"You
pissed.
fucking..."
He was pissed. There was chairs in the lake and shit. He was throwing them out.
So at that point, Paul asks Angela to go watch a movie with him at the center or something, right? And gives her a kiss.
That was the second kill, right?
Well, unless you count the dad and the
Yeah, well, nah.
It's the second kill at the camp.
Second kill at the camp.
Yeah. Two of these guys throw water balloons at Angela. And there's a whole thing where Ricky's going to just beat everybody up because he's different.
Ricky goes off.
Ricky 100% was going to call them an F-slur there. Yeah. Like he definitely was about to use some real not okay language.
Because he said chicken shit, assholes, cocksuckers.
You chicken shit, asshole, cocksuckers.
What else did he say? He didn't call them pieces of shit. He may have. Like Ricky went on. Like the part of Ricky must have been like the dream role for a kid in the 80s.
He's like, "Oh, I get to say all this stuff."
Anything he wanted. Like you could tell that was all improvised.
There is a longer cut of this movie where Ricky calls them something really un-PC.
Really?
No, I'm making that up.
I was about to say I want to see that.
It's 1980 something. There is no way he didn't call them something. You know what I mean?
It got real.
Like that. That's actually. I mean, it wasn't tame language, but by the standards of how children actually talked when we were kids, like it wasn't too bad.
Nah. He went off though. I'm just glad there were no like black kids there because Ricky would have gone off and he would have used some real crazy language.
It's a very Caucasian film, isn't it?
Super.
I didn't think of that. Really, really, Robert Earl Jones is really the only minority representation.
Him and like two homies in the kitchen. That's it.
But look, when we get to Sleepaway Camp 2 in a few minutes, there's a couple more black people, but they don't fare too well.
Oh, nah. But they're not the first ones to go either.
No, which is good.
So it was progressive in a way.
So yeah, what happens after that? Billy, spoiler alert, I had to look up his name because a lot of these kids are interchangeable. Billy is one of the kids that throws a water balloon at them, and they're gonna go somewhere, and he's like, "I gotta go take a shit," like just like that.
It was like, thanks for announcing that.
Thanks, Billy. And unfortunately, Billy does not make it through that shit alive because the killer lets loose a beehive in the stall. And was there some kind of mention that Billy was allergic to bee stings, or we just meant to assume that?
Had to have been allergic. Those must have been Wu-Tang Killer bees because they swarmed. It was insane. Like, I've never seen a death by bees in a movie like that.
No, that was a new one.
Yeah, that was awesome.
And at that point, Mel is like, "There's definitely a killer, but we're not going to tell anybody, are we?"
I bet it's Ricky. It's like, what?
Yeah. And that's a recurring thing, too. Like, Ricky, Mel has a real fucking problem with Ricky.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I don't know, like, did he, like, spurn Mel's advances at some point? Like,
it's like MLK, J. Edgar Hoover type shit. Like, it's crazy.
So Paul and Angela meet up and start messing around, but she's got some flashbacks of her dad and Lenny doing their thing, which maybe I take back my point about this movie being forward thinking because
it's crazy.
we're meant to assume that her mental illness stems from her seeing her gay fathers. I don't know.
But not Aunt Martha, though. Aunt Martha had nothing to do with it.
Well, was there a man in Aunt Martha's life?
Well, she said that the husband left her. So I would love to know what happened, why he left.
Yeah,
Ricky's father.
Can we write an Aunt Martha prequel on spec?
I think we should.
Yeah, I think that's important.
Who would be a good Aunt Martha
nowadays?
Yeah, who could play that role?
I don't know. Let me think. Kathy Bates? I don't know. Let me think about that.
Oh, we're reimagining the character. I was going to say, let's find somebody. I mean, if we're going to do the prequel route, somebody that like resembles her, we can make her younger.
All right, we'll think about that.
Yeah.
Get in touch if you have a good Aunt Martha prequel casting. So at that point, Judy jumps in and seduces Paul.
Yeah.
Because Angela, after having her bad flashbacks, and by the way, she's 13 years old, and the actress was 13 years old. So, oh yeah, and Paul is like really gross about it too. He's like, he starts to like try to undo her blouse, and she's like, Paul, don't. And Paul like not even. Like, come on, he's like, what? I'm not doing anything.
Straight up.
Paul's a fucking creep, low key.
He's a tool. He's a tool, 100%. Like, she was like, oh, where are we going? After he walked her to her dorm.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, come over here. Boom. Planted a kiss on her. Sexual assault.
Yeah, no.
Right? Oh, can I get another one? She's like, what? And then he's like, bam. Didn't even let her answer.
Paul definitely, like, has pulled the, like, pretend you're yawning and then just like throw your hand right on the girl's breast move. That's Paul's like moved a girl's hand down to his crotch. Paul's a fucking creep.
Absolutely.
Fuck Paul.
Nipples in between the index and middle. He knows what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing.
So Judy swoops right in there because, as we said, Judy is a Hall of Fame op, and Paul, of course, blabs to her that Angela is prude, which is not nice. At that point, they come and they taunt Angela, right? And then pick her up and throw her in the water, which I'm not saying it, or does that come later?
That comes a little bit later, but I mean, we can still jump there.
Yeah, well, I mean, Angela makes a fuss like they're gonna like throw her off a moving vehicle or something.
She's flipping the fuck out.
Uh-oh.
Ricky hears it. Ricky's ready to go nuts.
Yeah. No, Ricky's got a little bit of an anger problem. I mean, I respect that Ricky is trying to get his cousins back, but Ricky's a little hot-headed.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. He's I was going to say he's Raphael, but there's not like any other ones there to compare him to. But yeah, Ricky's going nuts. Mel's holding him because Mel's like, you're a killer. I'm about to beat your ass. And Ricky's like, whoa, what are you doing? He finally, my man Ronnie comes and rescues him. Yeah.
Ronnie's low-key kind of the hero of this movie. Absolutely. Ronnie seems to be a good-hearted individual.
Yeah.
So at that point, we learn that there's going to be, and I'm trying to not say as much. That bugged me a lot when I did it on my old podcast. Some of the guys are going to go sleep in the woods, and then there's going to be a party, and then we get to a part we have to talk about, which is my man Mel basically invites Meg up to the cabin to fuck. Yeah.
Well, hold on. No, he didn't invite her. Meg went up to him and was like, remember, she was like, guess who's off? He was like, oh, congratulations. She was like, remember that dinner you promised me? And then he was like, oh.
Mel's like, oh shit.
Oh. 9:30. Dinner at 9:30. Okay.
What is Meg's motivation here? She just likes old balls?
Yeah, man, that's so crazy. That's so crazy. She's like 17.
Like, you know, Ronnie, I mean, is not a bad-looking cat, and she's seen his dick, more or less, like, through his shorts.
Basically.
But you're throwing yourself at old-ass Mel?
Yeah, and Ronnie's like second in command, so he's got some power.
Yeah. So does Meg have daddy issues? Is that what we're led to?
That's absolutely what it is.
Yeah.
That's absolutely what it is. She's got daddy issues.
And man, Mel, when he realizes what's going on there, he looks like the cat that ate the canary. Mel is ready to rock and roll, boy.
Oh yeah. Mel, he puts on that fly ass outfit. He had the green pants, the green pants with like that white jacket. I was like, check this guy out.
And I mean, I don't know what he's doing to get ready. They didn't have little blue pills in 1983, but Mel's ready to rock and roll.
Oh yeah, he's gonna make it happen.
He's putting his Chuck Mangione records on the turntable, and
he's gonna use one of them cigars. Shit.
Yeah, yo.
He's gonna get Clinton on it.
Oh no, we're cutting that out. So Paul apologizes. Firstly, Meg, gets in the shower to get all cleaned up for her big fuck date with the 124-year-old man, and gets stabbed, which another one who kind of had it coming.
Absolutely.
Paul apologizes, and she delivers her big line about meeting him by the water. She said that the actress said that that's the line that she quotes. By the way, Angela doesn't say a word until like 32 minutes into this movie. Yeah. I timed that.
Yeah, and the first person she talks to is Paul. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's pretty good. Like, it's a pretty good performance for a 13-year-old. Mel discovers Meg's body and seems like legitimately sad about it because he's getting no buns tonight.
Yeah. Yo, he's like, not you, Meg.
Oh, come on.
He goes, and then he chose to leave, but he turns around and looks at her one more time.
He's like, shit, no buns.
No buns.
So the kids, some other kids are found dead in the woods.
Yeah, in their sleeping bags.
Yeah.
Little kids, too.
Yeah. And you know what? Somebody, I read a review on Letterboxd from a friend of mine that was like, this is a lot less cowardly than Friday the 13th because they actually kill children in this one.
Oh, yeah.
Which makes sense at a summer camp. Right. And then at that point, Judy is in the bunk doing her hair, and finally, Judy, who's kind of an asshole too, the killer comes for her, and the actress did confirm. Now, what do you think went on here? Judy's got a hot curling iron,
right.
And we kind of go... We go to the wall and you see the reflection of it, and there's screams, and she's kind of doing like a jazz hands thing.
Yeah.
But Felissa Rose did on Joe Bob confirm that she does indeed. Yes, stick the curling iron in the hoo-ha.
I thought so.
And you know what? Insane. Maybe less is more there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just saying.
Absolutely.
So we're kind of coming to. By the way, this only runs like 80 some minutes, which is nice.
Yeah, that's the sweet spot.
Yeah, for sure. More shorter movies. To those making films these days, let me just put out this plea. Shorter movies, please.
95 or less.
Yeah, absolutely. So at that point, Mel's paranoia about Ricky just becomes full-on mania, and he takes Ricky and just starts fucking... He gets him pinned on the ground and just wails on him.
Beats him half to death.
Which, Ricky's kind of a pussy, because, you can't push this old man off you.
Come on now. That old man's got all types of strength going on because, he's trying to get some buns. So, he's got blue ball strength.
Yeah, so, right. He was all charged up for the evening, and he's kind of taking out that shitty energy on Ricky. Yeah. So they call the police. Oh, no, sorry. At that point, Mel gets an arrow through the throat, which another one that's pretty well deserved.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
I don't know the physics of how an arrow could just pierce a man's neck, but we're just going to go with it for the sake of...
It was the 80s.
For the sake of the argument here. The cops show up. Now, did you notice this cop was wearing
his mustache?
His insane fake mustache.
I couldn't stop staring at it.
It looked pretty. This cop's fake mustache looked. I was like, cool. For from the long shot, I was like, oh, he's got a cool bushy mustache. Then they showed a close up.
I was like, bro, what is this?
They definitely got that at the costume store.
Especially on the shots where he turns his head and you can just see it plastered on.
Oh, it's so good. Okay, so yeah, they find out he did not kill Ricky, which, if you're gonna just, wail on a kid with fists of fury, maybe just go all the way.
Yeah.
So
maybe just go all the way.
Listen, you're pot committed at that point. You've already committed felonious assault on a minor.
You already covered up multiple murders.
Yeah. No, I don't know how old Meg was, but there's could be some legal issues there, and
you're going to hell and you're going to jail.
Mel's a real piece of shit.
Absolutely.
So at that point, Ronnie and Angelo, I didn't know Angelo's name until I looked at the Wikipedia.
That's Ronnie's last name?
Ronnie Angelo? Yeah, Ronnie Angelo.
Ronnie Angelo.
He looks like played by Paul D. Angelo.
I'm dying. Come on now.
That's what his name was. They're like, well, we could call you. No, let's just eliminate the D. Just to differentiate him from your real life persona. So they come to the beach. They find Angela because Angela had said, "Let's go skinny dipping" to Paul, and Paul
it was hype.
Oh, Paul got real creepy. There's a lot of fucking creeps in this movie.
Absolutely, all the guys in this movie are creeps.
Angela had beheaded Paul, and once again, maybe I might stop short of saying Paul had getting beheaded coming, but
man, he wasn't nearly as bad as Meg, Judy, Mel, Artie. He was. Nah, I don't think his death was justified.
No, because I mean,
I get why Angela did it.
Yeah, well, yeah,
because it was for a lot of the movie, a lot of the deaths that she takes, it's people that have wronged her and kind of have it coming.
Yeah.
So in that case, then yeah, Paul deserves it. But then she kind of like it gets kind of nonsensical when she kills the kids and who else does she kill?
Well, the kids threw sand on her.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck them all.
They deserve to have their young lives ended because they threw sand on her.
Hey, don't fuck with Angela.
That's a lesson we learn a bunch through the course of 3 movies.
Oh, yeah. Damn. I didn't realize that. Sheesh. I felt bad watching the movie now.
No, but like Paul, honestly, Paul like was probably going to grow up to be like an alcoholic used car salesman who beats his wife or something. Yeah. So, fuck him. You know what? Fuck him.
Yeah, putting his penis in popcorn buckets and stuff. He was that guy.
Where the fuck did that come from?
That guy. Paul was definitely that kind of guy.
Oh, shit. So Angela's feral. She's like snarling. And then, you see the Johnson.
Yeah.
The movie ends on the Johnson.
Yeah, it was like Saltburn 1983. It's crazy.
And that was actually a boy naked with an Angela mask on.
That Angela mask is like incredibly well detailed.
Yeah,
like,
I wonder what became of that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably somewhere with Annabelle.
Ed and Lorraine have it somewhere. Right? And then you get a sweet, sweet end credits song with her name in it. Did you watch the end credits?
No. I skipped the end credits because I watched it and then it just was like,
yeah, it's
watching Late Night with the Devil now. So
it's called Angela's Theme by Frankie Vinci.
Oh shit.
Was the mob involved in the making of this movie? Because there's a lot of Guidos.
A lot. Now, where is Camp Arawak? Because someone said it's in New Jersey.
No, I told you it's in Glens Falls, New York.
Well, that's where it was filmed.
Oh,
but is it? I mean, I don't know. They don't specify in this. I mean, you definitely see a New York Yankees shirt.
Yeah, if it's in New Jersey, it's in North Jersey because they all have like brutal New York accents.
Right. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm just curious.
So, did you like it?
Did I like it?
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed Sleepaway Camp. I'm kind of upset I didn't see it before.
Like it's more kind of famous for the ending than the rest of it, but I think it's a good 80s slasher. I think it's worth watching.
Absolutely. I think it's it definitely of the Sleepaway Camp series, this is the one that takes itself the most seriously.
Oh yeah. So that's a good segue to Sleepaway Camp Part 2. Unhappy Campers, which like a lot of not a lot of other sequels, but it goes in a more. This movie knows how silly it is, right?
Absolutely.
So it came out in 1988, so we get a 5-year break between the two. They filmed in Waco, Georgia this time. Okay. The camp is called Camp Rolling Hills.
It's a different camp though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's like down
miles away.
Yeah, it's like down the street. So we open with people telling the story of Angela around a campfire, right? And then the head counselor, also Angela, busts the one girl. The girl's name's Phoebe. Phoebe gets her head bashed in with a log and her tongue cut out.
Yeah, it's funny too at the campfire where they're having a scary story. They talk about Angela and what became of her after the murders at Camp Arawak. And the guy says that she went to counseling and all this other stuff. Yeah. Then she had the sex change operation. And our parents' taxpayer dollars paid for it.
That's very relevant in this day and age, huh?
Hey, man, that sounds like Reaganomics to me.
So first I want to note that the star of the movie is Pamela Springsteen, Bruce's sister, who really only did a few things acting-wise, but is mostly a photographer, and from what I can tell, a pretty good photographer. She shot her brother a bunch of times.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, she's good. But for some reason on the poster, and from what I remember the VHS cover, there's a woman who's not Pamela Springsteen.
Definitely not her.
Yeah, with Jason Mask and a Freddy glove in her backpack. This was directed by Michael A. Simpson. It should be noted that 2 and 3 filmed back to back.
Yes.
Yeah. And okay, so we're there. The main girl's name is Angela, so I don't feel that it's really making much of a mystery about what's going
Absolutely
on,
not.
right?
Absolutely. But although I will say, when I was watching this, it took me a minute to be like, hold up, that's Angela from the first one.
Yeah.
It took me a minute because I was just like, the cover, it was like, that's clearly not the actress. That looks actually like the book that the movie would be based on.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, or like the novelization cover. That's true, yeah.
Yeah. But no, it actually took me a minute because, I mean, I was high out of my mind. But
Smack City!
So, it took me a minute. But when I came to the realization, before it was revealed in the film, I was like, oh, this is pretty cool because this is what happens. Because she's such a different character from Angela in the first one. Angela in the first one, it was like, I'm killing people because they did me wrong. In this one, it was like...
She's just being very puritanical.
Yeah. It was like a morality thing.
Yeah, everybody, it's if you think about the rules of horror movies that Jamie Kennedy goes over in Scream, she's basically killing anybody who breaks the rules.
Yes.
So we cut to about 5 minutes in, tits. So we're really, really changing course quickly. Oh, yeah. Tits for no reason either.
A ton of tits
like,
for no reason.
Like she's just this girl just wakes up buck ass naked, and Angela goes, "Can you wear a nightgown, please?" It seems like they're changing course and being more 1988. So you meet a bunch of the girls who are mostly interchangeable. The main character is Molly, played by Renee Estevez, sister of Emilio, sister of Charlie, and sister of the other brother, Fredo, or whatever the fuck his name is.
Daughter of Martin.
No, Ramon is the other one. Fredo Estevez, the third forgotten Estevez brother.
You're the Sheen or an Estevez.
Yeah, well, I mean, Charlie's real name is what? Carlos Estevez.
Yeah,
like you're not fooling anybody, dude. Yeah. You're not white.
Because Martin's what? Ramon, right? Ramon Sr.?
Yes, that sounds right. Oh, man, so the one he named after himself became the least famous?
That's crazy.
You think that upset him?
Yeah, right.
Anyway, so we've got 2 lesser-known siblings of more famous people, and she made her Renee made her acting debut in 1987, playing underage hooker in Lethal Weapon. So that's a nice IMDb credit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and she she's done bit parts over the years. She played the perfect applicant in Single White Female. She had a cameo in Charlie's starring vehicle Shadow Conspiracy from 1997. Some TV stuff, ABC After School Special, Growing Pains. She did a Red Shoe Diaries in 1992.
Red Shoe Diaries, wow.
Yeah.
That and Silk Stockings.
Oh, classic. She was in a TV film called Addams Family Reunion, playing blonde Sharon. Her most recent credit is the Cousteau Monsters movie, a 2015 animated. Anyway, my point here is that Renee kind of had never made it to the degree her brothers did.
Nah.
Okay, so at that point, Angela catches Brooke and Jody, the Shoat sisters, or as everybody else calls them, the Shit sisters, smoking weed. God forbid. And then that leads to later on. They're having a 3-way, right, with a boy out in the woods, and at that point, she lets Ralph leave. The character's name is Ralph. I didn't know that until I looked at IMDb. But she lets the boy leave and then kills the Shit sisters. She burns one of them, or she burns both of them. Right? Both of them, and that's pretty gnarly.
Oh yeah,
the kills in this movie definitely.
Oh yeah,
definitely take it to the next level.
Definitely.
Okay,
because she burns the one sister first, and then the one wakes up and she's like on the pyre, and then.
Justice for the Shit sisters, man. Yeah. Like, they were just trying to party at summer camp. They didn't really do anything. By the way, I think that that Pamela Springsteen is pretty good in this movie.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
She's awesome in this.
Yeah, she seems to understand the assignment. She seems to understand what this movie is, and she seems to have a good time with it.
She's Gina Gershon in Showgirls.
Wow.
You know, she knows what this is. She's taking it all in and she's maxing it out.
I like that comparison.
So good. So good. Now, I'm looking at these cast of characters, right?
Right.
Emilio, Phoebe, Charlie, Judd, Anthony, Jody, Brooke, Demi, Leah. These are all 80s actors.
Most of them.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Allie, Molly.
Huh. How about that?
Yeah. I'm looking at these names. I'm like, hold on. This is like the Brat Pack.
Fritz Gordon, the writer who does not have a Wikipedia page, really knew what he was doing.
Yeah. This is pretty cool. It's pretty crazy.
Fritz Gordon sounds like a pen name.
It's
like, do you think that was actually that person's real name?
Fritz Gordon.
So the next significant event is there's a panty raid. And, like, I'd like to stop and talk about that. Like, what was this conduct? Like, I never did a panty raid because that's insane. But, you know, when you think about people talking about how things are too PC these days, like, maybe things could have stood to be a little more PC. Like, breaking in and stealing girls' underwear is kind of fucked up.
It's super fucked up. It's super creepy. Yeah, and like the counselors are aware of it, and they're like, "Just let me know when you're done."
Yeah,
you know that's crazy. Because there's a panty raid, and then there's like a jockstrap raid. Later.
Well, yeah, they get him back.
Yeah.
So Angela walks in, and she sees this girl named Mare show her tits to the boys, which that means Mare's got to go. So at that point, later on, she offers Mare a ride and drills her with a comically long electric drill.
Yes.
Well, I guess it must have been battery powered because they're in a car.
It was battery powered.
She rolled an extension cord out to the car and went, "Hey, Mare."
I mean, did they have the car lighters back then? Could she plug it in? So she probably plugged it in.
Okay. She's like, "Hang on, let me plug this adapter in." Yeah. So at that point, they go camping in the woods, which, as we have all seen, is a bad idea.
Yeah, especially at Sleepaway Camp.
Anthony and Judd. Is Anthony or Judd the black kid? I forget which one was which.
I want to say Anthony's the black kid.
Yeah. They try to scare Angela. They're dressed up, and she is dressed as Leatherface and gets the drop on both of them and kills the shit out of both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, she chainsaws the shit out of one of them.
Super great.
Yeah.
It's good. This movie's kills are so good.
Yeah, and it was only made for $450,000, which is like incredible. A little bump from 300 something.
How much did it make?
I don't know, zero. I don't think this lit up the box office.
Nah, it doesn't say anything about the box office. So all these sequels are living off the success of the first one.
Yeah. And I forget the exact order of events here, but I want to note that, we totally glossed over the fact that early on in the movie, Angela leads a weird sing-along at lunch or whatever.
Oh, yeah. She calls up Allie and the other homegirl. She calls up there. Did she call Molly up there?
It might have been Molly.
Yeah, and they're singing that song. It was weird.
And there's no, once again, I feel the same way to a lesser extent about Angela as I did about Artie in the first one. It's like there's no sense that she's fucking weird. Yeah. Nobody caught that there was something going on.
Yeah, like from the start. I mean, Uncle John loves her, so.
But that one, yeah. So we haven't even talked about the camp boss, Uncle John, who doesn't seem to be anyone's actual uncle.
No, absolutely not. At first, I was like, is he Angela's uncle?
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Because she says Uncle John. I'm like, he probably ignored that she was creepy and just gave her a job because she's family. But everybody calls him Uncle John.
Which is creepy in itself.
Yeah, no, he's like the heir. He's like the heir apparent to Mel.
Damn, is Uncle John that bad?
No,
because he's not touching little girls. He's just weird as fuck. He's just a creepy old man.
He's Mel Light.
Mel Light. Okay.
So really, the lesson you learn here is like, don't send your kids to summer camp because. I mean, day camp's fine because, full disclosure, I work at a day camp. But like, don't send your kids to sleepaway camp. It's just nothing good can come of it.
Nothing good happens. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. These parents trusted these guys with their kids.
Yeah.
And they're like covering up murders.
These guys. I see what you did there. That was a grower. But I want to mention at some point. And I forget the exact order of events, but I want to mention at some point the one of the male counselors whose name is escaping me gets up at one of the meals and gives a list of everything that's missing.
Oh yeah,
it's like one power drill.
Where's she?
Yeah, and the battery from my car, and like I thought that was just a funny throwaway line, but it actually comes back later.
Comes back. I was like, oh.
And actually, the way that he delivers that, it's pretty funny. Like I'm sorry, I apologize. I don't know that character's name. I don't know. TC.
That's
okay.
TC, yeah.
Yeah, TC.
Another dude, male counselor that was pretty much like second in command. He wasn't bad. He wasn't a bad dude.
No, TC was decent.
Yeah.
And you see the thanks that he gets for it.
Oh, yeah. Just like, well, Ronnie survived. I wonder if Ronnie is in Return to Sleepaway Camp.
All I know is the first billed actor in Return to Sleepaway Camp is Big Pussy, Vincent Pastore.
Hey,
so
that's definitely going to get on the show.
Is that, hang on, you vamp for a second. I don't know if that one's on Tubi.
No? All right. So,
Hey, T, I'm going to Sleepaway Camp.
Yeah, Sleepaway Camp 2, it's incredible that it's such a...
No, that one's actually not on there.
No?
Yeah, only 1, 2, and 3. They're just sticking to the classics on Tubi. Good on you, Tubi.
The trilogy.
So the next big sequence is Allie is one of the female campers. And this is... Now, I had seen this movie once before as a kid
Really?
at a friend's house when I was like 12 or, I don't know, middle school sometime.
Now, did you see it on VHS?
Oh, of course.
It was on VHS.
Yeah, no, we rented it from the video store, of course. And the only thing that had really stuck in my mind when I went back for this rewatch is she stuck a girl's head in the latrine, and she came out with leeches on her face.
Who did she do that to?
That's Allie.
That's Allie. That's the one that's like real sex crazed.
Well, the one.
Well, I mean, she's the main one. She's the one that wakes up with her tits out. She's the one that has that real awkward scene in the bathroom stall with the guy where it seems like they're fighting, but they're just trying to get their clothes off.
Oh, shit. I totally forgot. Yeah. Allie fucks a guy in the woods, bareback, bareback presumably, and then after everything is done, she goes, "You don't have AIDS or anything, do you?" Yeah. Like, that's when you think to ask that, Allie? God damn.
Yeah. What if he said yeah? You know, like... What did she do?
You don't have AIDS or... yeah. Like, well, okay. You know? So what then, Allie? Right? God damn, girl.
She's probably like, I'll just give it to the next guy.
Yeah, like what? Is this a backdoor prequel to Kids? Like, like what the fuck? So yeah, Allie is just promiscuous. Like she's not... Whatever. So Allie gets stabbed in the back and then thrown. She sticks her face into the outhouse and into the latrine in the outhouse, and it comes out.
She's like, "What's in there? Shit."
Oh, I forgot that.
This. What else is in there? I can't tell. Then you gotta get in. I was like, that's awesome.
That is an all-timer kill. Like, not only are you sticking this poor woman's head in excrement, you're making her tell you that it's there.
And then constantly dunks her in there, hits her with the stick.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right, because she can't get her in there, so she's got a stick. Oh my God. Oh, that might make my all-time top 20 horror.
She's just like you, Allie. It's like, what?
So at that point, we know that Angela's the killer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Angela, who we do find out later, it's true. She did get the operation, and she is now a trans woman.
Yeah, and their parents' taxpayer dollars paid for it. You know, so
yeah. Well, that leads me into, so Uncle John and TC fire Angela because every time she kills somebody, she says she's sending them home, which I guess is true in a sense, right?
Right. The upper room.
She goes out to a creepy little hut that she likes to hang out in, and Molly and Sean, another counselor,
museum.
Yeah, they go, and this is like a trope of 80s horror movies because, of course, this turns out to be like her little dark room where she's hiding the bodies. Like this is something that happens a lot. Like the kill room gets revealed.
Oh yeah, and they're all just chilling there in a circle. Like they're all just sitting.
So excuse me, I didn't mean to say So she ambushes them. TC goes after them only to get a face full of battery acid from his car battery. And oh man, chef's kiss. Yes. Fritz Gordon, wherever you are.
There you go.
I hope you're successful. I hope you're still writing because Everything's intentional in this movie. Everything. It all comes back. So one thing that I should note, you see all of the bodies, right? And for some odd reason, one of the shit sisters who are like sitting on a gross couch, their bodies, she's holding. All right. So let me back up a little bit. Metallica, right? Their original bass player, Cliff, died in a bus accident in 1986. They replaced him with a guy named Jason Newsted. Jason Newsted, before he joined Metallica, played in a band from Arizona called Flotsam and Jetsam. And for whatever reason, cradled in one of the Shit Sisters' arms is a vinyl copy of the first Flotsam and Jetsam album, Doomsday for the Deceiver. So are we led to believe that Angela's a metalhead?
I think so.
That album fucking rocks, by the way, but that's neither here nor there. Apparently that is actually... I was convinced Fritz Gordon was a pseudonym. Actually...
That's his real name?
No, hang on, wait a minute. Michael Hitchcock?
That's his real name?
I don't know. No, I don't know. Fritz Gordon, if you're listening, get at us. I want to have a talk with you.
I mean, this is 88. Fritz Gordon's probably dead.
Why, you think Fritz Gordon was... No, yeah.
Still alive?
And he had an uncredited role as a counselor?
Fritz Gordon did? In this?
Michael Hitchcock is Fritz Gordon.
Holy shit.
Born in Defiance, Ohio, later raised in a... He's got a very long... If this is the same guy, he's still working. He's actually a working actor. He's got 106 credits.
Oh, wow.
How hard do you think it would be to get Michael Hitchcock on the podcast? I have some questions for Fritz Gordon.
I don't think it'd be too hard. I think it could happen.
All right. Let's table that.
Yeah.
So at that point, Sean's decapitated, and I was really excited about that. And you want to know why? Because Sean's dad was a cop who... And, low-key, the MVP of this movie, Sean's mom. Because he tells a story early in the movie when he's trying to relate to, I guess it's Molly. Uh-huh. He's like, my mom left my dad because she couldn't handle being married to a cop.
That's right.
Yeah, you know what? Good on you, Sean's mom.
Yeah, she got away from that crazy shit.
Yeah, and he, fuck Sean.
Yeah, Sean, yeah. You're led to believe that he's a decent dude, but no.
But I don't know. I'm suspicious. So we end with a big chase scene. It's kind of funny. Angela gets a ride in a truck and then immediately gets annoyed by the driver and kills him.
Like, doesn't waste any time.
Yeah, it's funny that you can see Angela like kind of losing her grip with reality in so much as she had one anyway. Like it's getting to the point where it's like in Serial Mom, where if somebody like coughs the wrong way, she's gonna knife them.
Serial Mom's awesome.
Yeah, great film.
Is that on Tubi?
I don't know. Let's table that too. So Molly gets a ride, tries to hitch a ride on the truck, and then unfortunately finds out that it's Angela. And that's where we end. Yeah. That is Sleepaway Camp Part 2. Do you have any other observations?
No, not really. Like, Sleepaway Camp 2 isn't heavy on plot. It's more like you're just hanging out with Angela.
It's the kills.
While she's just doing shit. Because she gets away. Nothing in her life changes. It's pretty much just the vehicle to get you to Sleepaway Camp 3. Teenage Wasteland.
Teenage Wasteland, featuring another girl on the cover that is also 100% not Pamela Springsteen.
Definitely not her.
So, which did you like better, 1 or 2?
Wow, that's crazy. All right, so...
They're very different movies.
Very different movies. I would say almost polar opposites, really. Yeah. I would say that Sleepaway Camp 1 is the better movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's very well-intentioned. It's made for very specific reasons. I think Sleepaway Camp 2 is a lot more fun. I think that today's audiences would much prefer Sleepaway Camp 2 to 1 because of how just over the top it is.
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right.
I think 1 is too slow for today's society.
1 is a bit of a slow burn.
Yeah.
Which is kind of the same thing as Friday the 13th. They're both very worth watching, though, if for some reason anybody listening has never seen them.
Yeah. I think Sleepaway Camp 2 is probably one of the best slashers of the 80s.
Wow. Bold move.
Yeah. I think it's pretty fucking good. I really enjoyed it.
So that's going to do it for the inaugural ride until we reboot the podcast again in 6 months. No, no. In 2 weeks, we're going to finish our spooky season Tubi ride, and we're going to talk about the ending of the trilogy, Sleepaway Camp 3, Teenage Wasteland, and also as a bonus, we're going to talk about the Italian horror film The Beyond by Lucio Fulci.
Now, The Beyond, let's just give them a little preview because I've got a couple questions about The Beyond.
Okay.
All right, first question. Have you ever seen it?
No.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I the reason I wanted to do that one is because my Italian horror, I haven't seen enough of them. I've seen some, but not enough. Now, the Beyond is the first installment of like a loosely connected trilogy.
Well, The Beyond's the second installment.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
The first one is what's it called? Because there's three. The Gates of Hell trilogy.
Yeah, Gates of Hell. Do do do.
All this dead space will be edited out. Yeah, the first one is City of the Living Dead. 1980. Then The Beyond in 81. And then The House by the Cemetery in 81 as well.
Yeah, I have seen that one, believe it or not.
The House by the Cemetery?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You haven't seen City of the Living Dead?
No.
Okay.
And it appears House by the Cemetery and The Beyond are the only two streaming on our Tubi here.
All right.
So,
cool.
you know, we could always go back to it.
Yeah.
I don't think you have to have seen the first one to see the second one.
No, I don't think so either. And The Beyond seems like something that I'd definitely be interested in.
All right, so stay tuned in 2 weeks for that. Hopefully, if we finally get off our asses and get a regular production schedule going.
We'll get a regular one going.
All right. So, this is Down the Tubi, Volume 1, Issue 1.
Or 2. Depending on the unaired pilot.
Yeah, that might be the 0.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
0.5.
So we'll see you in 2 weeks. Watch Sleepaway Camp 1 and 2. You'll enjoy it. And any parting words?
Actually, watch Sleepaway Camp 1 and 2 when you see that this has been posted, and then watch them first, and then listen to the rest of the podcast. Like, pause it. Right now, 30 seconds in.
Yeah. No, well, not right now because we're an hour and 2 minutes in. But yeah, no, I think that we will hopefully advertise the movies that we're watching in advance, so all 6 of you can watch along and hear our thoughts after you've seen the movies. I know when I listen to movie podcasts, I try to watch the movie, so I get the references.
Yeah, I don't want any spoilers or anything like that. You know, I want to kind of watch it with you and have my own opinions and thoughts. In comment sections, and we got to get a social media thing going. Yeah,
well, that's all in due time.
Looking for a social media manager. We can't pay you much, but you should do that for us.
We can pay you in edibles.
One of you 6, please.
All right, that's enough. Football's on. Thanks for listening. We will see you in 2 weeks.
Go Colts.
Bah!